good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth in whatever city you may live in. Welcome, everyone, to episode 206 of the VWU Sports Podcast. I'm, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake. JB, doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and Bart Keats. First and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
Oh, boy, this is going to take a while.
And get used to it. It'll always be like that. We're also being joined by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
We're no strangers to love.
No, come on. This is not the time for damn it.
And so do I.
Carter. Okay. Seriously, this is not a time for Rickroll.
All right.
Turn that shit off.
All right. Stay. All right. Anyways, we're also being joined by one of our from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerous.
Oh my God! Hello, darkness, my old friend.
At least that
you again.
Well, at least that darkness has some light, some flashlights to help out.
Because I know what team I'm going to talk about when we get to the NFL.
Yeah. Well, our other regulars and hopefully our bounty man will be joining us later on in this broadcast. But anyways, we got some good stuff to talk about on this, the 13th of January, the year of our Lord 2026. So let's not waste any more time, shall we? Let's hit the road.
Give me a quick second.
As we kick things up on the hard here with the NBA, we get some big news as we are getting closer and closer, ironically, to the trade deadline in the NBA. Believe it or not.
First and foremost, gentlemen, let's go ahead and just make this. Let's just go ahead and just admit what happened when we saw the blockbuster trade, when we saw Trae Young making his way on down to the basement.
Yeah. He decided he wanted to get moved from one garbage franchise to another garbage franchise.
Yep. Trae Young has been traded to the Washington Wizards.
Or as we like to call them, the Wizards.
The Wizards. And believe it or not, not for picks, just for a couple players. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And
I wonder how that's going to pay off for the Hawks.
Yeah, let me see if I could get the
I think I could pull. I'm pulling it up from ESPN from the transaction section here. Transaction section here on ESPN here. It's going to take a sec because you know how it is. Here it is. So they acquired it. They acquired Trae Young in exchange for guard CJ McCollum and forward Corey Kispert. That's it. That's it. That was it. No draft picks, no draft capital, no money, nothing else. Just for two players.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Here's the thing about what we're talking about here, because Atlanta, they are 20-21. Well, it seems as they improved since that trade happened. By the way,
yeah, they're just about hit. They're just about hit. They're just about at five. They're just under 500. Just under a keyword there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Wizards are like one game ahead of the Pacers for dead last. One game ahead of the Pacers from the basement. In the Eastern Conference.
So one team is slowly rebuilding while the other is just enjoying the basement.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Rats are getting ready to. They're putting on their napkins and get ready to feast on a major meal.
Don't get me started on Rats. I've been dealing with those fuckers IRL. So
I see your point, but I think that here's the thing about what's going on here with this team, because Atlanta, you know what? They wanted to push the reset button. They figured, well, as much as we like Trae Young, this is going nowhere. So
it's only going nowhere because you don't have any bigs.
They don't have enough. They don't have the star power or the talent there. So they figured, why not hit the reset button to try again?
Yeah, that's kind of a waste because they had something with Trae Young. They just don't have the bigs.
They just don't have anything to work around him. They're just like, what are you gonna do?
So the question is, who's going to work with Trae Young in Washington?
That's a good question, honestly. So Good question, honestly. But honestly, we have to see what they can do with Trey Young in the DMV. You know,
It's just something which you have to consider.
or
Now,
is it the DMZ? I can't remember when it comes to that area.
DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Oh, it's the DM. Oh, it is the DMV. I am so sorry. Cause whenever I hear DMV, I immediately think of freaking the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you haven't been there?
Sounds like someone needs to pay a visit to get their driver's license renewed. But,
I already got my renewed. It's just that anytime I hear DMV, I immediately think of that. It's not my fault they decided to make their acronym after another acronym.
Yeah. Now also we gotta take a quick trip to General Hospital because
I am pulling that up as well. It works for me.
That trade that the Mavericks made to the Lakers continues to blow up in their face every day.
Yeah, Anthony Davis got hurt again. This time it's now. It's on his left.
There goes your enthusiasm, but
this time it's on his left hand. It's ligament damage. He's gonna be out for a couple months.
For a hand injury?
Yeah, on a left hand injury. This is ligament damage.
That sucks.
Yeah, so he's gonna be out for a couple months. ESPN says that the estimate time for him to come back is March.
Yeesh.
Man, Dallas.
Yeah.
Still bites him in the ass after that trade from Luka.
Like I said about the brow, glass cannon.
And I'll be the first one to tell you guys is just that if Dallas, we said last season when Dallas made this trade that they were idiots. They traded Luka Doncic to LA because apparently Nico Harrison, in his infinite wisdom, thought that Anthony Brown, would be a great addition to the
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Glass Cannon Davis was a genius move. Was a genius pool.
Yeah, also didn't have that Kyrie Irving is still out with his injury.
Yeah, Irvin is still out because of his torn ACL.
So Cooper Flag, all the pressure's on you, buddy.
Or be like being Atlas for the Mavericks.
Yeah, so all the pressure's on you, buddy. Now then, let me also stroll here a little bit further.
Keep flipping that paper. I'm helping you out as well.
All right. First and foremost, congratulations to James Harden for passing Shaquille O'Neal for 9th on the scoring list.
Oh, yeah. Wow, the beard. One of the most chokeable sumbitches to ever play the league is now in the top 10 of the all-time scoring list.
So looks like as if this could be his Kyle Lowry. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher this name.
Lowry.
Where is he? Who is he play for?
He's playing for the 76ers.
Okay, Philly. Yeah.
Right. The folks in Toronto gave him a standing ovation when he came into the game, but then again he came off the bench.
Off the bench.
It was a blowout. It was pretty much turned into a blowout game for Philadelphia beating Toronto last night, 115-102. But Kyle Lowry saw the court for a little bit.
That player.
Yeah. And if that had been the home team was chanting, "We want Lowry in the fourth quarter."
That's bad. That's just wrong. That's just bad.
Well, actually, I think they was doing it as a sign of respect because they wanted to see him play out there. I know it's a poor excuse, but just a sign of respect. And Nick Nurse overheard those chants. Say, I'm gonna go ahead and let him in. And he said, and I quote, "I thought they didn't think I was really going to do it, but I was planning on it there and got a good moment to do it." He said, the crowd's reaction. It was nice to be able to be kind. It was nice to kind of bring him in on his own there. So what he did, he airballed a 3-pointer on his first attempt, and he missed the 3 shots he took all from distance. Okay then.
Okay. Okay. Hope it was worth it.
Yeah. Now, the Lakers lost last night.
Yep.
Yeah, it was last night to the Kings, 124 to 112.
What a
Just
bunch
can't,
of clowns.
just can't score. Fetterman LeBron James said, and I quote, "I think we played solid defense. I mean, they made a bunch of threes. We didn't make many. Tonight was just one of those cases where you didn't make shots."
Hey, it's Ringling Brothers passing by.
I
You
don't
clown.
think. Hold on. I don't think the Lakers are nowhere near clowns, Matt. Come on.
Losing to the Kings, who are ranked 10th. Yeah, cut me a break.
No, well, to each his own.
I think they're all the way down there.
Anyways.
Yeah, to each his own.
Ranked number 14th. Yeah.
Yeah.
No excuse.
Anyways.
Woody Gobert is going to be suspended. Is going to get a 1-game suspension due to the number of flagrant fouls he picked up over the course of the season.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was picking up flagrants like he was trying to get coupons.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Hey, if you get a good coupon book, you set for life.
yeah. Some of us still shop by coupon.
Hey, man, those things will save you millions, considering in this day and age.
And that is true. You can use them when you go to Kroger's.
Or Walmart, or Aldi, or freaking Target, or freaking
Anyways,
I wonder if you could use. I wonder if you could use them and save a lot. Maybe not.
Probably if you look hard.
Anyway, Gobert would be will serve his suspension tonight when the Timberwolves visit the Bucks.
Yeah, and speaking of which, let's run down tonight's menu for tonight's card action. Starting off at 7:30 at the Miami Arena. I know it's known as the KCS Center, but I'm just going to call it the Miami Arena because I'm just going to get used to it.
You're stuck.
Yeah, I'm stuck there. We got an East Coast West Coast matchup as the Suns make the travel to the 305 to take on the Heat.
It's going to be a very most intriguing matchup. Now, over at the Toyota Center in Houston, we have the Bucks and the Rockets.
No, the Bulls and the Rockets.
Bulls and the Rockets. Thank you. Both teams start with the B, but we have the Bulls and the Rockets.
They start with a B and a U, but the Bulls have 2 L's.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know, just like 2 L's, just the same way how they usually go when they go on the streak. 2 L's.
Yeah. Also at 8:00 at the Smoothie King Center, the Jokerless Nuggets make the trip down to the Southeast to take on my Pelicans.
Boy. Tell me something, Jacob. Number one, what do you think Gail Benson should do about this basketball team? Both Gail Benson and Joe Dumas.
Honestly, if we ever do decide to actually nuke this organization and start over, it'll be a day too soon.
No shit. All right, over at the Pfizer Forum, we spoke about this. We had the Timberwolves and the Bucks.
Man, that's gonna be something interesting. Something interesting.
Yep.
Something interesting. We got the first of our NBC doubleheader at 8:00 at the Paycom Center as the reigning champion Thunder go head to head with the Spurs. This could be I think this could be either a Western Conference or an NBA Finals preview by
both in Western
if all goes well, this could be a Western Conference semifinal matchup.
Or
either that or a
Western
final,
Conference Finals matchup. Either or, honestly.
Yeah.
Either or, depending on what happens. As the Spurs and the Thunder hook up.
Just depends on how they would finish.
Because honestly, this could be either a Western Conference semis or Western Conference Finals matchup, depending on how it ends up. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Now then, over at the arena formerly known as the Staples Center, we have the Hawks and the Lakers.
Yep. Then rounding out the festivities is the second half of our NBC doubleheader. Over at the Chase Center, we got the Dubs, aka the Warriors, going head to head with the Trailblazers.
You know something? The Warriors are not having the kind of season which they're used to. They're not that much dominant as they used to be.
I wonder why.
As it always says, every dynasty will always have their ending, and Steve Kerr has said it best. Their days of being the dynasty are done and dusted.
I wonder if he and Draymond Green managed to work out their differences.
You never know, honestly. You never know, honestly. But
and that is very, very true, gentlemen. Anyway, we're gonna go from one hardwood to. Oh, by the way, before we switch to the next hardwood, the WNBA and the WNBA PA are in a moratorium.
yeah, you told me about this. Basically, they're trying to they're delaying it until either the inevitable happens in a strike or they get to a CBA.
Mm-hmm. And I
So-
think, I think that I think hopefully both sides will come to the table and reach some kind of agreement to avoid a strike.
Right.
Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens, honestly. But honestly, I'm hoping that they actually reach an agreement and we actually get to see the WNBA continue another season, because they got some expansions waiting to start their season, and they cannot risk, like you said, they cannot risk a strike, or else they're done. It's over.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me also just bring this up as we bring in Jamal. Let me also bring this up that I often say that a strike will kill this league. Because let me explain. And as
Agreed.
you brought up, Jacob, we have two expansion teams coming in Portland and Toronto. If
Mhm.
you start out their first season with the strike, those fans are gonna say, okay, then this team's on strike. Okay, then we'll go watch the Portland Timber and the Toronto FC play in MLS. You all go on, but they want to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah.
So they got to
Yeah,
come up with some form of agreement.
They need
Somewhere.
they need to stop. They need to realize that that the quote unquote sword of Damocles is right over their heads, and they need to figure this out quick.
Mm-hmm. All right, then let's go ahead and head on out to the next topic. Let's go ahead and head on out to the next hardwood.
We're 2 months away, boys.
Well,
well,
yes,
first and foremost, gentlemen, Jacob, you can go ahead and start getting the new top 10 up.
I already got the men's rankings already set up and ready
All
to
right,
go.
let me just explain some, because we spoke a little bit about this on Sunday during happy hour. This past week we saw some upsets, and there were a whole lot of them, and I think those upsets caused a shakeup in the new top 10.
Did they ever? We got some shit. We got ourselves a good old fashioned jumbo in the AP top 25. We only got in the top 10. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams left in the top 10 that are undefeated. Undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else has got a bite mark in the L column.
Yep. Go ahead and read them, Jacob.
I do it. And Brandon, you got the schedule for the top 10?
I wish I did if I didn't have to use my phone to talk with you guys.
Yeah.
You can actually.
Right now.
If your phone could, you could actually use picture in picture. I've done it before.
Well, right now, just do the top 10.
All right, fair enough. Anyways, so here's what the top 10 looks like. Here's the shocker. Number 4 teams have stayed in their spots, and believe it or not, number 1 is staying where they are, and that's the Arizona Wildcats. They stay at number 1, believe it or not. Shockingly.
The Wildcats, huh?
Yeah, they stay number 1. Believe it or not, 2, 3, and 4, that's when the shakeouts begin. Okay, because at number 2, shockingly enough, is the Cyclones of Iowa State.
That shouldn't be that much of a shock. What's Iowa State's record?
They are undefeated as well at 16-0.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't come as a surprise.
Yeah, because they're also a great basketball program in college.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You want blood?
12. Yeah, true. Representing the Big 12.
Yeah.
Also,
wait.
Hold on. Are you talking about Iowa State?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I know where it is.
I got a question.
Yes.
For Arizona, do you want blood?
Who's Arizona got?
The Sun Devils of Arizona State.
I was about to say
the Territorial Cup comes. The Territorial Cup comes early.
Yeah. Tomorrow night.
Usually the rivalry's on February, but January. Wow. Sometimes
hey, you gotta brace yourselves for it. Just because it's January, that doesn't mean teams should just sit back and just coast.
No. Not when you can hear. Not when the faint sounds of the Macho Man is getting ready.
Macho Man.
Okay, easy. Easy before you two start snapping into a
Tonight, and they're playing against the Jayhawks of Kansas. That's Iowa State.
That's going to be at 9:00 over in Jayhawk country.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Allen Fieldhouse.
Yep, the Allen Fieldhouse. At number 3, shockingly, is the Huskies of UConn.
It shouldn't be hold on.
Playing
Stop.
in the Prudential Center against the 25th ranked Seton Hall.
Seton Hall. Oh,
Seton
shit.
Hall is 25th.
Yeah,
Yes.
Seton Hall got in.
Hey,
Seton
another
Hall got
intriguing
in.
basketball
Even though they're
program,
14-2.
Carter.
They got in.
Dang. Okay. But let me back up for a second. This shouldn't come as a surprise about UConn. This is the 2-time defending champions that we're talking about here. We know they didn't win the championship last year because Florida did.
Well, they are the two-time national champs. So yeah, fair enough. But yeah, the big bump down, believe it or not, is Michigan at number 4 in the rank as number
Tomorrow,
4 in the top
tomorrow
10.
night they're playing against Washington.
Ooh. All right, now we're getting to the stable section. At number 5, staying at number 5 is the Boilermakers of Purdue.
Continue on, Jacob.
Yeah, Brandon will get to that hopefully. At number 6 is the Blue Devils of Duke
University. Like I was saying, Purdue has the Iowa Hawkeyes coming up in their town.
Okay. Iowa's going to be making the trip to West Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Duke is number 6 at number 6. The Blue Devils.
They are heading to California to play against the Golden Bears.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, then.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, I'm gonna point this out. Oh boy, I hate this realignment.
I know.
And the Californians stand for playing in the ACC, and now the schools in the ACC that used to play in the Atlantic. I know that this what.
It doesn't make any sense. I get it.
Yeah, fly on over to the other side of the country. Sheesh. Oh well.
Nobody
like we always say, money talks and bullshit walks.
And when there's money to be made, rivalries be damned.
Yep. At number 7 in the nation is the Cougars of Houston.
They are playing tonight at 8:30. They're playing tonight at 8:30 against the West Virginia Mountaineers.
That's going to be a good one. That's going to be on FS1. Yes. At number 8, the third team of the unbeatens who made the jump up is the Cornhuskers of Nebraska.
Nebraska are playing host to the Ducks of Oregon.
Yep.
Where's this game gonna be at, Brandon?
I think it's gonna be in Nebraska
and Lincoln tonight at 9:00 on the Big Ten Network.
Mm-hmm.
At number 9 is the Zags of Gonzaga.
Oh, Gonzaga. Brandon?
Yeah. I think Gonzaga's finishing.
Zags, they're going up to face Washington State.
Ooh, interesting.
Hold on. I just want to bring
and that's on Thursday.
Yeah, I just want to bring this out about Gonzaga finishing out the West Coast Conference before going into the Pac-12. And of course, I do believe Washington State and Oregon State are in the West Coast Conference in basketball.
Yeah, they're still in the WCC in basketball, but in football they're the only representatives of the Pac-12 for now.
Yeah, that's going to change in July.
Yeah.
Go on number 10.
And rounding out the top 10 is the Commodores of Vanderbilt, the last remaining member of the unbeatens.
Well, the Vanderbilt, they're playing tomorrow night against the Longhorns.
Oh, okay then.
Let me go ahead and hit the games tonight. And while I'm doing that, Jacob, you can go ahead and get ready for
already working on it.
First and foremost, coming up over at the Breslin, BRES Breslin Center in East Lansing, Indiana and Michigan State, number 12 go do battle. It's gonna be a good game. Over at the KFC Yum Center, that's the name of the arena, KFC Yum.
Yep.
We got Virginia and Louisville. At the Little John.
Virginia number 16, Louisville number 20.
That's gonna be intriguing.
Over at the Little John Coliseum, we have Boston College and number 22 Clemson.
Okay.
Over at the Food City Center, that reminds me, I need to do some grocery shopping tomorrow. We have Texas A&M and number 24 Tennessee. They're gonna do battle.
Yeah, the Vols, number 24.
As you guys brought up, and this game's gonna be on True TV at the Prudential Center. We got UConn and Seton Hall. UConn
Yeah.
16-1.
Number
Seton Hall,
3. Yep, 3 versus 25.
yeah, Seton Hall 14-2. Yeah, that kind of caught me by surprise.
Yeah, they just got in from yesterday, believe it or not. They just snuck in.
Yeah, I know they're doing well. I didn't know they're doing this well. Shows me how much I know. Later on this evening, we got number 19 Florida and Oklahoma. Also we have number 18 Alabama going to the Humphreys Coliseum in Starkville to play against Mississippi State. So some very, very good games tonight, gentlemen.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go from the men to the women.
Sleep on them because.
Now, if you thought the men's had a shakeup, no. That's where you're wrong. The women had a shakeup because almost everybody except one in the top 10 decided to play a game of Ring Around the Rosie.
Let me guess. UConn is staying put.
UConn is the only one to stay put at number 1. Everybody else from 2 to 10 has decided to play musical chairs.
Oh, yeah, another one.
Good news is that the Rams are still number 1. The bad news is, guess who's gonna be heading over to Connecticut on Thursday?
Who's going to be heading over to the XL Center or wherever they play? My bad.
Villanova.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Villanova.
Well, let's see here, Villanova.
Oh boy.
You've had to get queened in the worst kind of way.
Yeah.
Well, they're 14-3, so they might give them a fight.
Fair enough.
In the Big East, in the Big East against a UConn team that knows how to dominate like as if it's none of their business.
Yep.
Yeah, they're 7-1 in the Big East.
Okay then. All right. Just asking. Continue on.
All right. Here's the rest of the scrambled top 10s. At number 2 is the Lady Gamecocks of South Carolina.
Are you ready for destruction? Because they're playing against number 4 Lady Longhorns.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Would you call it destruction, or would you call Texas being mad after what happened to them?
Yeah,
it's a little bit of both, considering it's Thursday.
Yeah, I just want to put it this way, gentlemen, because Texas has to be furious after losing to LSU over the weekend. And now they're gonna play against a South Carolina team that's still pissed off after losing in the national championship last season and losing their first game this season not too long ago. So
at number 3, Matt's girls, the Lady Bruins of UCLA.
Heck yeah, go Bruins.
Well, they're heading to Minnesota to play against the Golden Gophers. Tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Okay. All right. At number 4, as stated, the bump down after that loss on Sunday was the Lady Longhorns, and we did talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
At number 5 is the Lady Commodores of Vanderbilt.
Wow, can you believe it? Both
number
men and
5,
women are
Vanderbilt.
The top 10?
They're playing against Mississippi State tomorrow. Well, Thursday night.
Yeah. Hold on. No, Matt has a very good point. Both the men and the Lady Commodores, perfect. In fact, they put their records together, 33-0.
Yeah, they both never lost.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, both Vanderbilt and UConn have something they can both say they're proud of. They're the only 2 teams left in the top 10 that are undefeated. Believe it or not.
Well, hold on, the UConn men have lost a game.
No,
yeah, one.
No,
they lost one.
The women. I meant on the women's side.
Oh, because we're talking about men and women. Vanderbilt was a big deal.
Jacob,
this year.
you did say you said that both UConn and Vanderbilt are the only 2 teams are the only two, both men and women that have never lost a game. UConn did lose a game.
Okay, I must have messed up. Must have not have seen that.
You're good.
Yeah, you're right. Go on.
Yeah. Then
Number
six, after getting their first two losses in conference play, and after upsetting Texas on Sunday night, moves back into the top 10 is my Lady Tigers of LSU.
Well, you better be ready. Jacob, you better be ready because you're going to be facing the Boomers Sooners at number 13.
I say bring it.
The rock style.
So let's hope you do bring it Sunday night.
All right. At number 7, I know Jason somewhere at least got somewhat of a smile, is his Lady Wildcats of Kentucky.
Thursday night for Kentucky, they're playing against the Lady Gators of Florida.
At number 8 is the Lady Wolverines of Michigan.
Oh, they got number 25, Illinois, Thursday night.
All right. At number 9 is the Lady Cardinals of Louisville.
Louisville, Thursday night, they got the 23rd ranked Fighting Irish.
Those Lady Irish.
Yes.
And at number 10, it's Jose's girls, the Lady Horned Frogs of TCU.
They are heading to West Virginia tonight.
Yep. In fact, that is the that's right. Wait a minute.
What?
I'm trying to figure out because the only game I'm seeing, unless I'm
I don't think they're
not much on the today's.
No, there's only one game in the top 25 on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's Houston and Texas Tech. Number 17.
No, that's
Texas
the men's. That's the men's.
I'm looking at the women. I'm looking at the women.
What?
I got a little mixed up here. It's like, I'm on the wrong date.
I'm sorry. What? No.
There's a women's college basketball he's looking at. I look at the wrong calendar. I went to tomorrow's one, so I'm looking at today. So there's only one game.
Yeah, Houston and Texas Tech. I think the game which Brandon is talking about, TCU and West Virginia, that's tomorrow.
I got a little mixed up.
I just said tomorrow.
Yeah, I think someone had a hiccup.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just said tomorrow, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's all right. It happens. It happens to everybody.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, and we talked about outside of the top 10, Texas Tech and Houston are going to do battle. Texas Tech, Indy on top 25 at 17th. The only other undefeated team left that's undefeated that's in the top 25. Three teams that are still undefeated in women.
Jacob, I was about to say that could change tonight because as we brought up at the United Supermarkets Arena, perfect place to do a supermarket sweep if they're interested in doing that show again. We got Houston number 17, Texas Tech. So good game to see tonight. That game's gonna be on ESPN Plus. So if you're interested, there you go. Anyway, gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and head on out to the ice because there's a lot to discuss there.
They can do everything better.
Heavyweight battle. Right. Can't afford to go loose. Puck, everybody's gone.
Rush will win. Rush is better. Go rolling.
Can you do that? Get best, Jay. Hit him close with a punch. It's a double Dion. Now Paul, you fucking A.
Fuck. Oh, Jose.
God damn. God damn.
Yeah. Gentlemen, first and foremost, let me go ahead and bring this in. The NHL and NHLPA are pleased with the ice test at the Olympic Arena in Mulan.
Even though the rink is even though the rink is 3 feet short in the area.
Yes, this is a very serious head scratcher. I don't know why. I said, okay. This says that the NHL and the NHLPA said in a statement that they were pleased with this weekend's Olympic test event in Mulan, saying it was a good trial run and provided important insight into the status of, Santaguglia. Santaguglia Ice Hockey Arena. While challenges are inherent with the new ice and a still under construction venue, we expect that the work necessary to address all remaining issues will continue around the clock, read the statement provided to ESPN. The NHL and the NHLPA will continue to monitor the situation, standing ready to consult and advise on the work being done to ensure that the local organizing committee, the IOC, and the IIHF deliver a tournament and playing conditions benefiting the world's best players. So, Sant'Egilia Arena, also known as Hockey One, was open to the public for the first time this weekend when it hosted a series of Italian Cup games. Typically, Olympic test events occur months, if not years, before the games begin. The men's Olympic hockey tournament is scheduled for February the 11th to the 22nd. The women's is February the 5th to the 19th. However, this weekend's test events at Sant'Egilia Arena, which will host a majority of the men's hockey tournament, including the medal round games, have been pushed back after several construction delays. So yeah, boy. This is okay then. This is gonna be interesting. There's still some challenges that they have to go through because the building is still under construction and the ice is new. That's what Gary Bettman said yesterday. Speaking to reporters in Buffalo. By the way, Buffalo is going to be hosting the upcoming NHL draft this year. Yeah. We've been assured that, or we expect that everything that needs to be done on a timely basis will get done. But as you know, it's not our event. We're invited guests, but we've offered to help and consult and advise as they feel they need and will be appropriate because we do have a little bit of expertise in that area. Okay, then. So, like I said, probably what the NHL, what the Olympics should have done instead of going. If they're going to do it in Mulan, at least make sure that the arena is all set up and ready to go instead of the arena still being under construction. Even as we speak, it's still under construction. But what can we do? Well, that's nothing much. What can you do at this point? Now over the weekend, over the past couple of days in the NHL, we've seen a little bit more, way more than our fair share of blowouts on the ice.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I mean a little bit more than our fair share. I mean, we saw the Rangers lose to the the Bruins 9-0.
It was the Bruins, all right, but it was 10-2.
Okay, so I got it now. The Islanders beat the Devils 9-0. The Bruins beat the Rangers 10-2.
That was just ugly all around.
Yeah, it's just that. Jeez. I mean, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Just so many blowouts that's happening on the ice. Goalies getting run off the ice altogether. Because it gets to the point to where the league gets so big. Coach just throws up his hand and says, "Okay, then bring in the reserve." In fact, I think one game in particular, I'm not too sure which one. Coach tried to call in the reserve, but the reserve goaltender was hiding. I'm not too sure what game was that in particular, but Coach called out the goaltender, the reserve goaltender. The goaltender was hiding, so I guess he didn't want to play that night. I don't know whether or not he's still on the team, but I guess he just didn't want to play that night. Let me see here. Now, due to the fact that Monday they're having a college football championship game, the NHL had to move the start time of the Panthers game on the 19th. So they moved the game. It's still gonna be on the 19th, mind you, but they moved the start time up to 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, they had to move it to 6 Eastern because of the national championship going to be on that same day.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that game is set to start shortly after 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So the Panthers Sharks game could end around the time the Hurricanes and the Hoosiers start in the second quarter. So I can see how come they're doing this. No, I can see why they're doing this. There could be some fans in attendance at the arena. Am I right? Arena, whatever the name of the Panthers arena is. I'll find out when we get to the scores.
Yeah.
They probably might figure, since there might be some Hurricanes fans there, Miami Hurricanes fans, not Carolina Hurricanes fans, Miami Hurricanes fans. Let me get a kid in here. They probably might figure. Do we have to play? Hold on, wait a minute. Do we have to play Woo Botanica every time they get into the building?
I'm happy Matt's played that because I'm about to ruin his life when we get to football later on today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights. But let me go ahead and get to what I was saying. I could put right there some Miami Hurricanes fans in the arena. They probably might say, you know what? We'll see this game, and then we ain't gonna miss much. We probably might be able to, leave, make it to the Hard Rock Stadium, and see the Hurricanes and the Hoosiers do battle.
Let's see. The trip from Sunrise to Miami Gardens. That would be like what, half an hour?
I guess somewhere around that. Give or take traffic.
Yeah, give or take traffic.
Yeah, but somewhere around that. Now then, let's go ahead and head on out to the games tonight.
Yep. All right. I got it set. I got it pulled up. So kicking off the festivities at 7 o'clock at the Canada Tire Center. We got the Senators going head to head with the Canucks.
Now, also at the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, we got the Lightning and the Penguins.
Yep. Then at the Capital One Center, also known as Capital One Arena, I just like Capital One Center because it makes more sense. We got the Capitals and the Canadians, or yeah.
Over at the
you know what
Nationwide is on your side. We have the Flames and the Blue Jackets.
Then at 7:30, the first half of the TNT doubleheader. Over at the TD Garden, we got the Bruins and the Red Wings, the original six matchup.
It's gonna be a good game over in Boston. They should be able to sit down and be entertained. Over on the USS Enterprise, we have the Hurricanes and the Blues.
Then at 8 o'clock at the Canada Life Center, we got the Jets and the Islanders.
That's going to be a good game. That's going to be a very good game. Very most intriguing. Over in Nashville at the Bridgestone Arena, we had the Oilers and the Predators.
Yep. Then at 10 o'clock, the first half of our nightcap games at the Delta Center, we got the Mammoth and the Maple Leafs.
That's going to be a very intriguing contest. Can't wait to see it. I'm going to make sure that this is the nightcap, the last game of the evening. I think it is.
It's the second half of the TNT doubleheader.
Yes, it's at the Honda Center. We have the Stars and the Ducks.
Otherwise known for local fans, including Matt the Pond.
Yep, the good old pond.
Yeah, the old Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim. Yeah, so go figure. Maybe someday down the road they'll probably might come back to that name.
Yeah, I guess they're building a new arena there.
Anaheim's building a new arena.
Yeah, they're planning to build a new arena for Orange County.
I guess they're updating. I feel like they're going to update from the Honda Center because it is old.
Yeah,
that is true. Let's head on out to the Diamond, gentlemen, because there's some deals that have been made.
Joy.
Yes, shall we?
Yes, give me
take
a
your time.
quick. Yeah,
I know he's got a. That ain't
Wait,
it.
what?
What the hell?
hold on, that ain't it because I moved the mouse a little bit too fast.
That was. Most unnecessary Barney ever.
Yeah,
I'll say.
I moved the mouse a little bit too fast.
Barney's like, what am I doing here?
Oh my
Barney's
God!
like, what the? Get out of here. Anyways, so throughout the off season of Major League Baseball, as we actually are counting down the days to when pitchers and catchers are going to be reporting in. We're under 30 days, believe it or not. We actually been having some good off-season reports coming in from free agency and trades, as well as we are counting down the days to spring training, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, we have some deals. Not technically deals, but Kyle Tucker is getting field offers from the Mets and the Blue Jays. and including the deal.
And the base, and believe it or not, the baseline is starting at $50 million AAV. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's the deal for the Mets.
Yeah, that's from the
like
Mets,
a
believe it or
short-term deal
not.
for the Mets. I'm
What?
not sure.
It's a deal from the Mets, which means it's not going to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Yes. We also got another big signing, and this is going to the north side of Chicago. The Chicago Cubs have nabbed third baseman Alex Bregman on a 5-year, $175 million contract.
And if Gurak was here
I
right
don't
now,
know how
he'd be
much
ranting.
that's gonna work, honestly.
Exactly.
No, if Gurak was here right now, he'd be ranting.
Oh yeah, I
You
can
let
tell.
you let Yaldez go for Bregman, and now Bregman's fucking off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's probably munching right now,
It's
knowing
more like a
because it is
reset
dinner
button
time.
for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
Now, the Warriors are doing something a little bit different at Kauffman Stadium.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit of renovating on the outfield over at Kauffman Stadium. They're actually moving the outfield walls in by, get this, 10 feet.
And they're trying to get some more scoring.
Yeah, they're trying to bring in some more runs in over over at Kauffman to help out a bit. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I have a more important question. You think the Warriors going to follow the Chiefs to Kansas?
Move across state lines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they're going to do that, or are they going to try to work out some deal to stay in Missouri?
Good question, honestly. Another signing. This going to the current champs. Infielder Ibanez has signed a 1-year prove-it deal with the Dodgers for $1.2 million.
Now,
wait, what?
Ibanez didn't get his first name.
It's Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez is going to be going to Chavez Ravine for 1 year for $1.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
We got a trade as well as Nolan Arenado is going to be going to the desert for a trade after a trade with St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. I just want to bring this up before we go any further. So far in the MLB, because it's been quiet, but the rosters are pretty much getting finalized for the World Baseball Classic coming up.
Speaking of that,
Take it away, Brandon.
I've been seeing this, and I sent this to Jacob.
Oh yeah.
For the U.S. squad, an infielder decided to show up.
Oh yeah, an infielder is going to be going to play for Team USA for the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, Ernie Clement.
Yep,
the Ernie Clements not Roger Clements of the Clement family.
No. Ernie Clement from Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah,
the
other
Blue Jays.
one. Yeah,
I know he's got. I feel like I've heard his last name before, honestly, or maybe it's just new. Maybe it's just me. But we do have some. Believe it or not, this offseason also has brought.
here comes Gurak.
Here comes the angry baseball fan. I've got to ask him. Alex Bregman, Gurak.
Huh? I know. There it is.
Get it off now, guys.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Alex Bregman, Gurak.
Yeah.
Going to the Cubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it is what it is.
Well,
I mean, it is what it is. It's not.
Does it feel like a reset button for the Red Sox?
It might be. It sucks to lose. It sucks to lose them, but you know.
It's a gut punch, but it's not a knockout punch to lose Bregman.
I don't think so, but
could have been worse. Could have been better. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Complaining about it ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I wonder, have the Mets done anything?
Nope.
No,
in regards
nothing?
of getting something similar to Pete Alonso.
Nope.
No, they
Unfortunately,
have not.
no. We have,
They have
not
been
heard.
mostly quiet. They have been mostly quiet. That is interesting.
For what?
You got to get something.
Mostly.
Yeah,
Uh,
no,
Yeah,
you
shit.
can't follow. You
That's
can't
what
follow
I'm.
the motto. No news
That's
is
what
good
I was
news.
wondering. Like, what in the fuck?
No. MB, not that. And
really gave us Pete Alonso just for y'all to not really do anything of major note. Like, come on now.
yeah, something's up.
Somebody needs to wake up and do something.
Yeah, they need to set an alarm next to them and say, the pitchers and catchers about to report in, and you need to do some shit before spring training, my friends.
And I say, you know something? Hold on. You know something? You know what Brandon should do? He should do what that meme did. He's get a stick, point at the New York Mets, say, "Come on, do something."
Oh yeah,
God
that,
damn it! Now you got me thinking of that damn cutaway from Family Guy. God damn it!
Come on. Do something. Do something.
yeah.
Do something. Do something.
Come on, do math.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just bring this up. Perhaps this is the offseason in which the Mets realized we did all that spending last offseason and we didn't even make the playoffs. So this offseason, let's just do nothing.
That is odd.
Anyways, but you know,
You're just making. Okay, I
this
just said that. Okay, listen. I said this months ago, and I can't believe I bear fruit on saying this, but they're just doing kind of what the Rockies was doing, but the Rockies are just a laughing stock.
Yeah,
hold on, wait a minute. I have a question since he brought up the Rockies. What would Brandon do if the Mets lose 100 games next season?
Oh
Wait.
God!
Oh Jesus Christ!
If that happens, I'll ask.
There's a lot of dark things in my head, and trust me, none of them are good.
Randy,
anyways, hey, it could be worse. You could be what Max Kepler's dealing with. If you're wondering, simple enough. Max Kepler is going to be missing almost half of the upcoming season because he decided to go under the needle.
Well, he's banned from 80 games for violating the MLB's drug policy.
Because he failed to test because he tested positive for a PED substance called NP-trembolene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a performance enhancing substance. Yikes. Also, let me just bring this up. He's not going to. He's not even going to be eligible to make it to the 2026 postseason if he ended up being on the roster.
He's not going to be having any batting time anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. So basically, as part of a negotiated settlement with the league, Kepler does not technically need to sign before his suspension begins. He will receive credit against his 80-game penalty through games played by the Phillies if he is not on a team before the season. So, wow. So, by the way, he's still a free agent. So, I don't know
if no one signs him, he doesn't have to deal with that 80 games. But if somebody decides to put that pen to paper, well, he's screwed.
I don't think he's
going to
get
team
signed.
that tried to sign him.
I'm sorry, but 80 game suspension.
That's half the season.
I don't know whether or not they're going to sign him, especially if he's going to be ineligible to be on the roster in the 2026 postseason. So I highly doubt they're going to sign him.
It's not worth it. So enjoy the golf course for this upcoming season, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Let me just also bring this up, and I'm just gonna hit this up real quick. Right-hander Michael Lorenzen is going to the Colorado Rockies on a 1-year, $8 million contract. I think we also brought this up before.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the Cubs acquired pitcher Edward Cabrera in a trade with the Marlins. And Marlins going to send top outfield prospect Owen Cassie And two other hidden prospects. Both of them are going to be going to Miami for Edward Cabrera. So that's pretty much it on the home front.
It's Cabrera.
Yeah, Cabrera. Thank you. Of course, I think we brought this up. I don't know whether not last week or the week before, but Kazuma Okamoto is going to Toronto.
Nice.
For a 4-year, $60 million deal with a $5 million signing bonus. Wow. Go ahead and make your money, son. Go make
Good
your
luck
money.
in Toronto.
Yep, that's all there is to it. All right, then, folks. We're going to go ahead and move swiftly on to our next topic, and not a moment too soon. Let's go ahead and get to it. I think our next topic is a different kind of pitch. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Yep.
Open wide for some soccer!
FA Cup and a new coach for Man U.
Take it away, Jacob.
And the same collapse of the season, which I called happening.
Yeah.
Fuck these owners. That is all I'm going to say. I would rather not talk the subject.
All right, then. Go ahead. Take it away, Jacob.
Actually,
Right, so. Oh, Gary Garak.
Actually, I would like you to play the graphic because there is a certain thing that that really needs to be discussed. We need to address.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Look at your dumb ass say it.
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
This is the Shabby Alonso sacking.
Who's on this time?
That was incredibly stupid. But we'll get to that in a minute. Humans of all genders, we witnessed the upset to end all upsets to the point where we will never see the. I don't think the upset alert will ever ring again. McAfee, Crystal Palace have became the first team in 117 years to be the FA Cup holder and lose to a non-league side. The last team to Macclesfield. That was the biggest upset in the sports history. To understand the gravity of that, Macclesfield is 117 places in the league system below Crystal Palace, and they beat them in front of in their own home in front of 5,300 supporters, and they're the first 6-tier side to beat a top flight opponent in the FA Cup. This is, and honestly, good for Macclesfield. That was a huge thing. That was huge, and I will love this.
They're from a league, the National League North. I think that's what you said. They're in a level 6 one in English soccer. Yes, they are the 6th tier. Yeah, 6th tier. Just 2 levels below the football league. Now, the Xabi Alonso. Real Madrid, what the fuck are you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god!
Why would you fire Xabi when he was doing an okay job? Like, I know he was I get it. He was on thin ice, but you were 4 points behind Barcelona. Mm-hmm. I know you just lost in El Clasico. Why would you let him go now? When you are 4 points behind them in La Liga, and it's as stupid as the ownership in Man U. There's no plan. There's no, Florentino was Perez. I really would like to measure your brain to figure out what the fuck were you thinking. It's just so baffling. I get it. El Clasico. but I don't know. It's just
Me
it just
neither.
makes sense to me.
It's mind-boggling. Exactly. I got lost. Like, why would you fire him even though you lost the Super Cup? Which I get, but why now? You're
Like they
you're doing
said, it's
fine.
like they said they mutually agreed to part ways, but he was fired. Let's not kid
Yeah,
ourselves.
You think it was a power struggle?
Not really, but
Player,
the direction.
player
they're
power
heading.
won out. Player power won out at Real Madrid.
They're so good so far. They're on a winning streak right now in the La Liga. So it's just ridiculous why they changed their mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things that just makes you want to go. You want to scratch your head and just go, why?
Exactly.
All right. So on that, so we're gonna cover up the rest of match day 21 as we get set for match day 22 coming up this weekend. So here's what happened on Wednesday. So the Cherries of AC Bournemouth took care of the Spurs of Tottenham. 3-2 was the final. The Bees of Burnford shut down Sunderland 3-0 was the final. We have some kiss your sister moments. We actually have one. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them to be exact. Crystal Palace and Aston Villa drew to a 0-0 tie. Everton and the Wolves drew to a 1-1 tie. Man City and the Seagulls of Brighton and Hove drew to a 1-1 tie. And a very shocking moment. Burnley drew Manchester United 2-2.
Not really shocking. You got to expect that.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Fulham FC took care of Chelsea 2-1. Sorry, Matt.
That's okay. Chelsea's it was without the new manager because now he's getting started.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Rounding out Wednesday, Newcastle United took care of Leeds in a good matchup. 4-3 was the final. We had a rarity. Unicorn. We actually had a hat trick from Barnes, who actually had three goals in that bad boy. Congratulations to him on getting the
latest. Yeah, and he set the record for the latest goal ever scored in a Premier League match.
Yeah. 12 minutes at a time. It was the latest. Yeah, that's a record right there. Added there. That's a record in itself. And that now on to Thursdays.
Hold on. Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Thursday. Thursday. That was great. 2 hours of my life.
Yeah, it was just a defensive showdown that just ended up with just nothing more than a 0-0 draw between Arsenal and Liverpool. Now then, getting set up for match day 22, correct? Or is this 20?
Yes,
yeah, this is 22.
Match 22.
Yeah. Match week 22.
Match day 22.
And now you can say those matches.
All right, starting off on Saturday morning, 12:30 in the UK time. 12:30 in the UK time. It is the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford between Manchester United and Manchester City.
Yep, Hick is ready to get over with this game.
You know what? I sell that game completely compared to the game which is happening on Saturday night into Sunday morning. That will not be the game I care about on Saturday at all.
I know how that feels.
Yeah, understandable. Getting into the 10 o'clock games on the East Coast. 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. So 3 o'clock on the UK time. At Stamford Bridge, Chelsea will go head to head with Brentford.
The Bees. Oh boy, his first time managing. Good luck.
Yeah, welcome to the Premier League. Welcome to the Premier League. Let's see how you fare. Over at Anfield. Yes.
Yeah.
Over at Anfield, Liverpool will go head to head with Burnley. Over at Ellen Road, Leeds United will go head to head with Fulham FC. Over at the Stadium of Lights, Sunderland will go head to head with Crystal Palace. Then at Tottenham Stadium, the Spurs will go head to head with the Hammers of West End United. Then rounding out the festivities at 5:30, Nottingham Forest and Arsenal will go head to head at the City Grounds. Then on Sunday, They're not Sundays. I get it pulled up. Sunday. We only got 2 games for Sunday for the Sunday festivities at 9:00. At 9:00. Let's see. 9. So 10, 11,
that is
12,
about
1, 2, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
no, it's
3 o'clock.
it's like 2:00.
So 2 o'clock. Okay, thank you. At Mullen Stadium, the Wolves will go head to head with the Magpies and Newcastle United. Then 11:30, 5:30. 5:30. I think I got that right. 5:30 on the UK time at Villa Park. Yeah, at Villa Park. Aston Villa will go head to head with Everton.
And then finally, on Monday night, for the Monday night game, we have at the MX, Brighton versus Bournemouth.
Yep, Monday Night Football at 8:00 on 8:00 in the UK at 3 o'clock for us here on the East Coast. Brighton and Hove and the Cherries and the Seagulls will do battle at the MX.
All right. Is there anything else that needs to be added, gentlemen?
I don't think we saw anybody.
I think we got it. I think we got all we needed for the Prem as we inch closer and as we hit past the 20s. As we are moving on through the new year in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think that also. I think the World Cup is coming up later on this year.
World Cup break is coming up fast. It's coming up fast and furious. So international break is coming up real fast. So Premier League will be taking a big halt very soon.
Well, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and move on. But we're gonna save up on talking about college football until Sunday.
So because next Monday is the national championship. So we're gonna hold off on talking about the national championship. Sorry, Cody. So wait on that until Sunday because trust me on that. Our next subject is gonna take up the rest of the time.
Let's gonna get to it.
A lot of crazy coaching changes.
First and foremost, since we're going to be here for a while, this is going to be a 2-for-1. Now, hold on, gentlemen. Let me say something real quick. The reason I said this is going to be a 2-for-1 is because the result of some of these playoff performances that we saw resulted in some coordinators and coaches getting, the coordinators getting fired. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, but first we've got to get to the 2 games we haven't covered yet before we get into any more.
I think we didn't cover the Philadelphia one.
No, we did cover Philadelphia. We were finishing that off.
Okay.
But if we want to start with that, Kevin Pattuso rightfully got fired.
Yes.
Was it OC one?
Yes.
Kevin Pattuso was the
offensive
coordinator for the Eagles that produced that god awful performance against the Niners in the wild card.
Here's what's damning about that performance, by the way. For some people were saying the best defense in the NFC. You know my reaction to that. I absolutely fucking fall off my chair. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what some Eagle fans were saying. Deluded, stupid fuckers. One, the offense was inconsistent as hell and kept on running the same slant play.
Mm-hmm.
2, the defense couldn't stop McCaffrey.
Nah.
Rule 101 if you're playing the Niners. Stop Christian McCaffrey.
Make that run game.
Make Brock Purdy be the guy who beats you.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't stop McCaffrey at all. And by the way, I need a dumbass of the week clip playing right now because there's someone I'm going at.
All right.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
I'm not saying this guy ain't talented. I'm not saying he's a scrub and all that.
No. I know what you're referring to.
AJ Brown, you need to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, you're a bitch right now. You've done all this chirping all fucking season. True or false?
No,
over,
he's been
over the QB, over Jalen Hurts, over the offensive corner. And by the way, he's right on Petula. I won't even deny that.
That
He was doing all this chirping, and yet that third down, the one before the fourth down, which cost them the game.
Yeah.
The third down, Jalen Hurts drops a dime to him, and then AJ Brown has a moment where he has concrete hands.
His hands were just for decoration.
But here's the worst part. Instead of owning up and admitting you sold your team, and by the way, I think you should have sold your way out of Philadelphia, but there's a complex contract to you, AJ Brown. And I'm dead serious on that.
Yeah.
You, instead of taking some responsibility and being a man for a shit performance, despite all of your talk, you get dressed and you leave the locker room before even answering to the press.
Wow.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Pussy.
All that. He did more chirping than Tweety Bird.
Over his team and over, his attention. Yet you had the chance to be the attention and lead the Eagles to a comeback, and you failed. That is a pussy, and that is a dumbass of the week contender off me.
I agree.
Let me also just bring this up, gentlemen, because I do have the Eagles uber ready to go. 49ers did beat the Eagles 23-19, and as we did,
trust me, I'm happy about that. We'll get into that later.
Somewhere I just heard Monsters Inc. Hit the 23-19 button.
Oh.
Also, let me also just bring
Funny.
What is?
What now?
Yankees have reportedly acquired Ryan Weathers from the Marlins.
Yeah,
the Marlins doing another fire sale.
Hey, they signed someone finally.
Not like it's gonna help them, but yeah.
What is that? Fire sale number 9 for that franchise?
Yeesh.
I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what happens with that fire sale with Miami. They're still gonna find a way to beat the Mets.
Oh, geez.
We haven't heard anything about the Mets, but we got one for the Yankees.
Let me just
exactly.
Let me go ahead and get back on topic here. First and foremost, Eagles offensive coordinator, as you guys brought up, he's out of a job.
Vic fan.
Rightfully so. Believe it or not, that's their fifth. That's their fifth OC in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some tells me he's gonna be getting ready to start working at McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
The freaking old school meme.
Yeah. So Philadelphia. I got 3 simple words for you. Cry, Eagles, cry.
Play the damn thing.
Philly. You Uber outside. And there you have it. We will officially have a new champion this year. Guess you can say they got tush pushed out of the playoffs. Enjoy playing next season without your precious little false start play.
Wow, tush push out of here.
Just beat it. Wow. Ouch.
I will be nasty. I will be nasty and say
do it.
They weren't the ones who had the most successful amount of tush pushes this season.
That was the Bills.
That was the Buffalo Bills, who again voted against the tush push.
It's bad next year. It's bad next year. Let's just be honest.
It's gonna happen.
There's gonna be a lot more teams that are gonna expect the tush push, and they're gonna find ways to stop it.
No, it's bad next year.
It's getting banned.
It's getting banned.
But it's a lot. It's a lot of teams that were against it that decided to use it this season.
Yeah, I don't know if Seattle. I don't think Seattle fought on it.
They have. They have.
And they rarely. And
they voted against it too. So, welcome to the hypocrite club. You know who didn't ban it? The fucking Ravens, and they actually used it.
Damn.
Yeah, let me also just bring this up. Let me go ahead and go on to the next game. First and foremost, George Kittle.
He's gone.
Yeah, out.
Yeah, he's out with a torn ACL.
That's gonna hurt them a lot.
Achilles.
It's on Achilles.
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt the Niners a lot. Because
it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt them enough to not beat Philly.
Philly,
yeah.
But
it's Philly. It's Philly. They're inevitably going to self-implode anyways.
Yeah, we'll get to the injury demon after we get through with the games.
Yeah.
But I will say this as we head on to the Sunday night football game. Matt, I bet you was doing this at home.
Oh, this fucking shit. What's the point? I can't take it anymore.
Lord have mercy on
sounds
that.
about right.
It's either that or you just want to send slithers after them. You tell me which one.
I wouldn't blame
The Patriots defeated the Chargers 16-3 in a game that effectively showed why an offensive line really does matter.
Lord have mercy. Yep.
All right, Gurok. How confident?
I'll talk mine after Gurok. Take it away.
Yeah, Gurok. How confident are you in the Patriots now?
I'm feeling pretty good right about now.
Probably shouldn't be considering who his opponent.
Oh no! We're on Chargers Patriots. We're not letting someone off. I have refused to fucking let someone off. I've been on.
Hey, that's my team. That's my team.
No, I don't give a shit. No. I refuse to let someone. I refuse to let someone off right now.
No,
there we go.
And Josh knows who I'm going at right now.
Let's play the clip.
Because it's done. No, I'm not calling him a dumbass because it's not really a dumbass.
It is a dumbass. That team is.
No, bad. It's not a dumbass. It's not a dumbass.
Here's the problem. Let's just be honest. The problem with the Chargers was not their defense, in spite of how many times Matt kept saying
it was the offense.
Yeah.
But here's the big problem I have with the Chargers right now. And I'm going to sound like a dick here, but I don't give a shit. Is it finally time we fucking question Justin Herbert to the same extent Lamar Jackson gets it and fucking Josh Allen gets it?
Mm-hmm.
This man,
well, Josh
playoff games.
Josh don't get it as much as the other QB.
No, but in 3 playoff games, first one against the Jaguars, we all know what happened, ladies and gentlemen.
A classic chargering.
A classic chargering, a classic collapse under his watch as QB. Second one.
Mind you, that was his.
No, I'm not done here. I'm fucking going off.
No, let him go.
Second against the Houston Texans. 1, 2, 3, 4 interceptions. 4 interceptions. And now, this next playoff game, we can finally, write the script and, make us not doubt him in the playoffs. 3 fucking points.
6 sacks.
When is... And I get the O-line weren't fair, but I'm sorry... There needs to be a time where this guy delivers.
Yeah, I agree.
He has 7 interceptions in 3 playoff games.
Yeah,
yikes!
That's not good.
Yeah.
And hold on, if I remember correctly, that playoff game with the Jags wasn't that Brandon Staley's final game as a coach?
Yes.
Yep.
So here's the deal. Here's the truth. Next year for me is here's the thing.
Make or break.
Even though I'm at the point where I really want to hammer this guy, okay? He could shut me up next year if they win a playoff game, okay? If he don't make the playoffs or gets bounced out in round 1 of the playoffs next year, I'm going to be on here and I will say the following statement. Matt's not going to like me for this. The LA Chargers won't win a Super Bowl with him as quarterback.
Hold on here, kid. Brandon Staley, he was fired
2023.
The day after.
I'm dead serious.
He wasn't the one who inquired about that.
The Chargers will not win a Super Bowl with Justin Herbert. I'm really starting to go down that path.
But let's see how this turns out, because Chargers after that got rid of the offensive coordinator and the alignment coach.
Yeah, the offensive line coach.
Hey, Matt. Remember what I was warning you about for the entirety of 2 seasons. What did I tell you about a Harbaugh and a Roman?
Yep. The Roman guy, I regret it.
It's a disaster waiting to happen.
And now the Roman is fired.
Yep, Greg Roman. Good riddance.
He has only played under Harbaugh's for his entirety of his career as an offensive coordinator. That is a problem that genuinely needs to be looked at, and people really need to take into assessment. Maybe, just maybe, if John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh are recommending Greg Roman, you should probably tell them to piss off.
Agreed. Yep. Yeah. So Matt, I suggest you get yourself a new charger and fix that phone of yours, because that thing is not helping you out in the way you perform.
Wow, you're fucking funny.
Yeah.
Some Chargers are ineffective and useless when you need them to perform. And guess what? This team was ineffective and useless
this
against the
Charger
Patriots team
much like Android or iPhone chargers, they are not effective.
Oh, you're such a bitch.
So please do us all a favor, get yourself a new one.
I'm sorry though. Like legitimately, Justin Herbert needs to be called out.
Unfortunately,
there comes a point where it's like, can you finally deliver for me in the postseason?
Fair enough, but yeah, like I said,
but here's the worst thing for the Chargers. Do I think the Broncos are going anywhere? No. With that defense, no. And they'll add an offensive weapon this offseason. And then guess what's going to come back around next season?
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Not to mention, you better hope the Raiders don't actually do something good.
You better hope
they get Mendoza.
You better hope the Raiders don't. No. I'll tell you what would scare me with the Raiders. You better hope the Raiders don't hire Mendoza.
Oh, it's most likely it's going to happen.
No, they're going to draft Mendoza. Yeah. Secondly, you better. I will tell you right now. I would be scared to hell if Mike McDaniel went to the Raiders.
That would be the worst.
Well, anyway,
but I think he's looking for a head coaching spot. I think.
And play the goddamn Uber because the Chargers.
Yeah, play the regular NFL certainty, which is a Chargers round one exit Uber, please.
Yeah.
ALA. Uber outside. 3 points in a playoff game. Another classic chargering. And they lost to a team that won 4 games last year. Proof that chargering will never end. Let's see him tweet about this one.
That was funny, the Twitter thing.
Let's see him tweet about that one.
And then we get to Monday night.
Jamal.
Wow.
Texans, you did us a favor.
Oh no, they did me a favor. Fuck everybody else. You did me a favor. Because after the Steelers beat us by a missed field goal and led to us getting rid of Harbaugh, the Texans went and bent over the Steelers in the fourth quarter, and they whooped them 32-6. Beat them so bad that Mike Tomlin walked away.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. 23 points in the fourth quarter.
Good
Lord. Most of it came from defensive TDs.
Number one defense in the league.
The best even I'll concede this, okay? I say Seattle have the best defense in the NFC, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The best defense in the NFL is in Houston.
Yeah.
No, the worry for Houston is CJ Stroud ain't playing well right now.
Right, that's the worst part.
That's the thing, but that defense can carry them, if I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah.
And
if CJ Stroud gets his form back, or
if Davis Mills decides to play, it might not even matter.
Yeah, I definitely think, though, the Texans are a threat to go far in the AFC right now, considering the AFC pick is out. Yes, I'll fully admit that. Who I had coming out the AFC is out. And we've got some interesting playoff matches this week. But for the Steelers, I'm gonna just shoot straight. Mike Tomlin, legend. This is the right thing for everyone involved.
Yeah.
His time was up.
His time was up. Credit smart on the Steelers to keep, to have him step down because they still have his trade rights and all that. I mean, if you want Mike Tomlin, it
was the same thing that happened with
Sean Payton,
my Saints and Sean Payton.
Yeah, you got to trade for him, which is smart business on behalf of the Saints.
Yeah, let me also just bring this up because I'm pretty sure once they heard news that Mike Tomlin is done, pretty sure some of the Steelers fans were yelling this in full excrement.
Yes! Yes!
Well,
I don't know why they would even be happy. You're in a worse position than the Ravens. You have no franchise.
They have
QB.
a worse roster. They do have a worse roster.
You have no franchise QB. TJ Watt doesn't have a playoff win. You have to replace your OC and your DC. You have nothing. You have to rebuild now.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of fans are upset and pissed, but believe it or not, I know 2 fans who are over the freaking moon. And one of them has said, who was pissed off at the owner, Rudy II, who decided to pick Aaron Rodgers instead of getting a youngin in the draft.
This has been overdue, though.
They should have picked Shador Sanders from the very goddamn beginning.
Want to know why this has been overdue? Because now at last the Steelers have a choice. They have to tank.
Yep.
Stop being comfortable with mediocrity. Stop accepting mediocrity and expecting anything to change. Yes, he has 19 non-losing seasons. But guess what he doesn't have? The Super Bowls to show for it. He has one ring, but Sean McVay has a ring too. So apparently, you ain't doing nothing.
Here's the truth. Here's the truth behind this. The reason why I like the fact that they finally get to rebuild now. You get where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Because it's about time you finally get to rebuild. You have been told to rebuild, for years in a sense, and you've been trying to hold it off.
Because you've been trying to get Tomlin a ring, maybe? I don't know the fuck.
And also, Tomlin does not shirk responsibility. Because I know Steelers fans love to blame the OCs, but guess who has control over that decision?
Mike Tomlin.
And guess what? Any OC failure does go back on him because he's the one who picked them. Guess what? He has to eat a bit of blame for himself not seeing any success.
You want to know who I think the biggest losers of this is, though?
Who?
Cincinnati.
Thank you, Carty. You took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's
You're the only team. You're the only team in your division that is sticking with your head coach at the behest of your offensive leader, Joe Burrow. Which, to me, I don't think that's a good idea to stick with Zach Taylor. Because just because John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin and Kevin Stefanski are gone, doesn't suddenly mean you're the favorites to win that division. Because it heavily depends on who gets hired.
It also doesn't help the. Sorry, Jamal. Can I go ahead real quick? God, who the fuck is calling me now? Okay, so I guess before Jamal goes, it really doesn't help either because they're not building that O-line to protect Joe Burrow. Have you seen this shit that he goes through?
This is a team that is going to get harder and harder to deal with if they can't build the O-line needed to make things easier for Burrow, and they can't get a defense together. How can you expect to win? Because right now, if the Ravens get a defensive-minded head coach and a solid OC, they're right back in the conversation.
What they should do this offseason is, I'm just putting my. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be true or not. I don't know. I might be shooting my shit here again, and then watch it's gonna happen. Cincinnati should probably go for Tomlin.
Oh God! Watch this.
I
think there's no way in hell the Steelers are trading Mike Tomlin in the AFC.
Do you not understand how loyal Tomlin has to be to that fan base?
Yeah,
that is never
no
going
way.
to happen.
Tomlin is going to an NFC team.
That's what I said. There's no way.
In particular, I'll be surprised if the Steelers trading within the AFC.
I think him coaching is a bit too much of a stretch either, because who's to say he doesn't just say he's done?
Yeah,
any team would. I think Jamal said this about Harbaugh, and this is the same thing with Tomlin. Any team would die for that coach.
Yes, I agree.
But they're also 20 years out of touch.
Yeah,
they've been in the league too long. What are you expecting to change by keeping these guys around?
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. If Tomlin says he's done, you either have ESPN call him up, wanting him to be a game day analyst and on, those sports shows.
Any of the big four.
You have
ESPN,
Fox,
CBS.
You would have a bidding war for Mike Tomlin to show up on any shows.
Upwards to six figures. You know?
I think that. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me just bring this up. Number one, there's no way Steelers going to trade Tomlin within the division. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to be wild? You want me to be wild right now?
Go right ahead.
You want to know the most Steelers move possible because they never want to give up and want to try and do it.
What?
You know what would be the most Steelers move possible? It won't happen, but it would be wild. It would give Josh a laugh.
What be the most Steelers move?
Hiring John Gruden as the next coach.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
One out of touch coach to another out of touch coach.
That's not really a laugh. If you had said Arthur Smith as the head coach, that's a Steelers move.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It seems like I would like Arthur Smith to end up in Arizona for certain reasons.
Well, let me say this.
Mind you, this is sorry. Go ahead, Carter.
I was about to say, let me say this real quick because we do have the Steelers Uber set ready to go. But I will say this: if I'm Pittsburgh, yes, you all definitely hit the nail on the head. It's time to start over because number one, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is coming back. He's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Hot take. Malik Willis or Kyler Murray, which one did he like more as ownership? Because they're not in a position to draft the guy. Malik Willis or Kyler Murray. Who do you think the Steelers like more?
Here's the problem. There's not a guarantee you get one of those guys because you are far behind everybody else. And most people have more cap money than the Steelers.
I agree.
True.
So
by that,
you're not guaranteed anything.
Are they paid that overrated defense?
Yeah. Because you go have to get a quarterback unless you're going to depend on Mason Rudolph.
You would do better playing Will Howard, which you probably should have done from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if they do want to tank it last though, you do play Mason Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, I would like to personally do this Uber.
Go ahead.
Since they freed me from John Harbaugh, thank you, Pittsburgh, for your suffering. Freed us. And now you're free from hell. But you're not free from the Uber. So sit your asses in Cancun next to us and enjoy hell.
Hey, Pittsburgh. You Uber outside? Now, y'all know good and well y'all wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. CJ Stroud couldn't hold on to the ball to save his life, and that's who beat you. You know what could fix this? A darkness retreat.
Oh my God! Okay.
There you go. That's Jamal's
No,
favorite.
that's a deserved shot.
Yep.
You put Aaron Rodgers on your team, you knew what the fuck you were expecting.
You knew that shot was coming.
True.
I mean, anything from the Jets is a bad move.
Now we do have to pay a visit to the injury demon, so let's go.
All right. What's going on in injury limbo?
Yeah, let's find out.
Is this the second round of the... Wait, Ekum, but you guys Oh, I don't think that this is the second round of the playoffs.
Sorry, kiddo. Yeah, it's not. But it's your second round coming here this year. So...
Well, let's make it quick, because they're going to need me if they want to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, let me see. Looks like... Oh, no.
What, I can't play next week?
I don't know if you can play next year. You tore your Achilles.
Oh. Well, can I at least spend the rest of the postseason with the team? You know, just to cheer them on?
You know what? Yeah, I like that.
Thanks.
Ekim, yours is also pretty serious.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Why's that?
I don't think my knee is supposed to do that.
Okay. So that's what a torn patellar tendon looks like. Didn't need to know that, but now I do.
I'm probably in the same boat as Kittle, aren't I?
You might be, yeah.
She told me that Bryce just lost his best lineman in a contract year. Dude can't catch a break. Did someone say can't catch a break?
I am like 99% sure that if you just Google that phrase, that a picture of you appears.
Yeah, I can't put any pressure on my leg right now, so I don't have a good feeling about this.
I don't even know what's happening with your knee, which isn't usually a good sign.
Well, when you find out, you can just give me a call.
You remember your way back to your place?
I've done that walk so many times. You really think I could forget?
That's fair.
Also, it's really not that close to here, so could we get some, like, scooters or mopeds or segways or something? Bro, segways would be so dope.
I take it Scat likes the Segway idea.
Segways for the at the injury in the injury realm. I don't think that would be a good idea.
No, I mean, there's a lot of stepping stones over there too.
I will technically thank the injury demon.
Yeah,
I don't want to be a bastard, but I have to thank him considering what he did.
Yeah, I get you. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, they started with 14, but we have now trimmed the fat, and we are now at the Elite Eight as we move on to get set for the divisional round weekend coming up this weekend. As we speak, the games are set, the times are stamped, the days are set, and time stamped as well. So let's break down the Elite Eight heading into divisional round weekend.
All right.
We start off on Saturday afternoon. Oh yeah, Empire Field at Mile High. We got the Bills and the Broncos.
Yep, the Bills are going to be making the trip to Denver to take on the one-seeded Broncos.
I'm gonna be blunt here.
Go ahead.
I have the Buffalo Bills winning this game.
Ooh.
Is it because of experience?
Experience. I get of the elevation and all that, and the bye week advantage for the Broncos. Okay, but I trust Josh Allen. I also trust James Cook. I don't think I can trust Bro Nix in this situation. And also, that Denver defense to end the season was being leaky.
Mm.
I think Josh Allen puts on his Superman cape here and sends the Buffalo Bills to a divisional championship game.
Also, my biggest problem.
You mean the AFC championship game?
Yeah, to the AFC championship.
My biggest problem off rip with this is that, one, Josh Allen got hurt. And if you don't think they're going to smell blood in the water, unfortunately, this is where I do think Denver can capitalize. Let Josh Allen get hit a few more times. If he gets hurt, this game is over.
This game over. I agree. If Denver breaking, this game is over.
This game is entirely dependent.
This is down to two players, in my opinion. Josh Allen, can he stay fit against that Denver defense? But I'm going to be Bo Nix. Can you deliver points?
Yep.
Really, I'll change the target.
No,
it's really on Sean Payton.
If Denver can run it down their throat, Denver win this game. Let me be clear. I had the Jags versus the Bills. I had the Jags going the all way, and Josh Allen Superman to win that game.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a better question and this is going to Denver. Has Sean Payton finally got through their heads to play more than just 15 minutes?
That's a good point.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think that the bigger question is can you keep the gas on? Because the reason why I say that is I'm looking mainly at the game between the Broncos and the Giants.
Here's the deal. You can't have a quarter off against Josh Allen in playoff football.
No, you have to be perfect to beat them.
Like the truth is, he is one of the most clutch performers in playoffs.
True. Let me also just bring this
again, his health is the most important factor in this game.
Yeah.
If he is hurt, there's no conversation where you're convincing me Mitch Trubisky is going to get past Bo Nix.
Yeah,
not convincing me of that with a straight face.
Yeah, let me just also just bring this up. Let Josh Allen get his bell rung a couple of times.
Which he did multiple times.
Yeah, we'll see a completely different game. Saturday Night Football. Kid the spotlight. 49ers and
fuck.
You are in a weirdly dangerous position.
Here's the thing.
Hold on.
The Niners are killed even more with injury now because of losing for the season.
Yeah,
and losing the linebackers.
If you don't smell blood in the water, there's a serious problem.
I agree. And here's the thing. Look back to what happened 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Seattle dominated this game on defense. But something that did piss me off, and Josh will tell you how much I was raging, Seattle left at least 16 points on the field and let the Niners hang about. I am here to make it clear. If we let the Niners hang about, we lose this game.
Because they could easily resurge.
That's what they feed on. They feed on hanging about. Now, if Seattle's defense is in killer mode, which I believe it was, because here's the thing. Yes, you can scheme.
That's the best defense in the NFC, bar none.
Not only that, here's the thing. This pains me to say it, Kyle Shanahan should be coach of the year. I want to make that very clear right now. He should be coach of the year. But, and this is a big but, he will come with a few new offensive looks for Seattle, okay? But here's the thing. Some of those new offensive looks, Seattle will read them, and Seattle will see new opportunities, to counter.
Yes.
I also think rivalry game, these are usually close. The other key thing is where this is at. This is in Seattle.
Yeah.
And
Seattle has struggled at home.
Well, I will admit we've been a better road team than a home team. But here's the other thing. Seattle have mastered an art which not many NFC defenses have done, and that's stopping a running back. I want Seattle to force Brock Purdy to beat us. Because the truth of the matter is, because this will come down to the quarterbacks, and yes, I'm going to get on to ours. Brock Purdy, if CMC gets shut down, which I believe he will, because that's how Seattle's
that run defense is
shut down
devastating.
CMC. I think CMC, you could force them to go 3 and out.
I think Seattle will shut down that run game. Here's the other thing. Once again, and I know he left a couple of TDs. Sam Darnold, clean game. Clean game. They will try to pressure you. They'll try some different looks. No, we are getting Charles Cross back, which is a huge advantage for Seattle. We will be healthier on the offensive line. That's the advantage of the bye week. People have got to deal with it. And also, San Fran did get screwed with the scheduling because they put them on the Saturday. Short week for them. Oh dear, my heart breaks. Overall, I do think this will be close for the first half. I actually do think this will be close by halftime, and I'll be stressing. Second half, I think Seattle will pull away because I think exhaustion, I think wear and tear, and Seattle's style of football. Seattle doesn't beat you. Seattle bludgeons people. They beat them down to where their will breaks. And here's the thing. I will know within the first 5 minutes if this could be a blowout. Seattle get that run game going, this will be a blowout.
Let me also.
I think it'll be close. I think Seattle win by 10.
I do think this does ring a trap game. This rings a very high trap game.
Yeah, because you could come out cold off the bye. Same goes to Denver as well.
I think Seattle's in a tiny bit more danger because it's the Niners. Because it's a division rival.
Because you know the Niners are going to be motivated.
Yes.
Let me just also bring this up. Sam Darnold has to put on a better playoff performance than how he did last year when he was playing for Minnesota. They play against the Rams.
Did we not ask the same question about Sam Darnold? Who, by the way, I'm not saying it was his best performance, but put on a clean performance in Week 16.
Yeah,
but Week 16 is still not the playoffs.
No, I agree.
This is a fair question.
I'm asking for another clean performance of Sam Darnold.
You don't want Darnold to open up.
If Sam Darnold pulls on I do think there will be turnovers in this game, though. I just don't more on the Niners side because look last week, Brock Purdy committed 2 turnovers in that game, bad ones as well. Okay, and we saw how inept the Eagles' offense was. Okay, I don't think they could get away with that this week.
No.
Yeah. They commit those 2 turnovers. Seattle definitely wins this game.
I lean Seattle, but I do see trap.
Yeah, I will say this.
Oh, I'll make this clear. Seattle win this game. I think they will go to the Super Bowl.
Like I said, I will say
and
this.
put Minnesota Vikings as a dumbass.
Yeah, hold on. I will say this. If Sam Darnold gets sacked 9 times like he did last year, it's over.
He ain't getting sacked 9 times.
Wow, what are you thinking saying that?
I will bet you on that he ain't getting sacked 9 times.
I don't think the Niners will get to him.
The Niners haven't got a pass rush.
I think they get to him because Darnold decides to do stupid stuff.
If Darnold does stupid stuff which leads him to be sacked, sure. The Niners pass rush. Where's the Niners pass rush, Carter? All season, come on.
The majority have been on the IR.
Exactly.
Now, if the Niners
pass rush going to be this game.
If they do win, however, they do get Fred Warner back, which I do think will make a difference.
If the I really mean this. I think the winner of this is going to Super Bowl.
Now
we'll see.
If a crippled Niners team beats the Seahawks,
I'll never live it down. I'll never.
Oh, trust me, Hit Kid, you might want to mute everything.
I'll never live it down.
7 days.
This is the game we have to win.
Yes. There's blood in the water. If you fail to capitalize, there's going to be a problem.
Next game?
Now
next game.
We start off over at Gillette. The best man can get. We got the Texans and the Patriots.
Well, go on trying to get through that fucking defense.
I have the upset here. I have the Texans.
That's not really an upset.
I also lean towards the Texans.
Attention.
I have the Texans. I don't think CJ Stroud's going to play that poorly again back to back, and that defense is going to have Drake May running all game.
Oh yeah.
The way the Patriots win this game is if Drake May, who by the way did have a poor game in that playoff game, okay, but got away with it. But got away with it simply because Justin Herbert was a meanic. Let's just be brutally honest.
And also, Drake May was actually moving the ball unlike Justin Herbert.
Yeah. You will be able to get away with a poor game in this game.
I will. I'll go a step further. If CJ is out of the picture, I think the Patriots are even worse if Davis Mills is in there.
It'll be CJ.
Yeah, General Mills.
If CJ is out at any point and General Mills is in, I think it's even worse because now he's going to lock in. He's not going to make as many mistakes. I think that's a worst case scenario for the Patriots. Your best case, you need CJ Stroud to make the same mistakes. You cannot afford to play.
I don't think he does that back to back.
You cannot afford to play that Texas defense light because they will make you pay for it.
I don't see how do the Patriots overcome
I'm not gonna underestimate them. I think it could be very close. I think it's gonna be pretty close for us.
What the Patriots need is their defense to step up. We have to be brutally honest here. Because the truth of the matter is this. That Texas defense is a fucking murder machine.
No doubt. It's the same. I honestly, as you said.
And I get the Patriots have had decent running this season. Not the best, but decent. And the wide receiver. I'll tell you who needs to step up in this game. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs needs to have like I said, he got an overpaid contract, if you remember, at the start of the season.
Yeah.
He led the Patriots to the second seed. Stephon, make me eat me words. Be the alpha in this game. That's the best way that's the best way the Patriots win this game.
And for the love of God, keep your hands to your goddamn self.
Yes.
You deranged psychopath.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna be spinning the wheel of discipline when the season's over.
Right, that's the truth. That's the cold hard truth.
I have Texans winning, but good luck.
I have the Texans winning, but I do think this will be close though.
It is going to be close because I'm looking at the spread throughout the playoffs. Get this, outside of the Seahawks Niners games, every game in the divisional round is close, and I mean close on the spread. Bills
Niners Seahawks will get bet down to like 4.5 by game day. I guarantee.
By game day, yeah. The Broncos Bills games 1.5 that close. Patriots Texas 3. Game we're just about to talk about, Bears Rams 3.5.
Too big of a number for this game upcoming.
Yeah, let me just first of all point this out. Number one, to anyone who's gambling, if you lost all your earnings, just send them down to Possum Springs, Louisiana.
I don't live there.
Or you can do an intelligent thing. Don't gamble in the first place.
Don't gamble. Gamble. If you're gonna gamble responsibly.
Please,
there you go.
If you have a gambling problem, it's 1-800 it's 1-800
Gambler.
Yeah.
Gambler. 1-800
Now
Gambler.
then, in the NFC divisional playoff game over at Soldier Field, we have the Rams and the Bears.
That's gonna be a tough one.
You remember how Josh said there was blood in the water on Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is the same blood in the water on Matthew Stafford.
Ooh.
I mean, we saw him at his finger. No, the X-rays came back negative, but that hand will be a target for Chicago Bears.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Try and cause a turnover. By the way, this game will be in horrible conditions. It is set to be freezing by kickoff in Chicago, so the weather element will suit the Bears.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be frigid, and something tells me that wind's going to get
the wind's probably going to be up. Might be a snow game again, which we all know suits Chicago.
Oh, definitely. It's
right now. Let me be clear. I think this is a shootout waiting to happen.
Yep.
For two reasons. One, Bears defense, unless it gets takeaways, is shit. It's a shit defense unless it gets turnovers, which I think they could force in the adverse conditions, okay? Two, the Rams secondary is shit.
Agreed.
And we all know who's the quarterback for the Bears right now. In my opinion, the quarterback going into this next round with the most momentum, Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
And if the Rams let it get close and they get to the fourth quarter, if he pulls off that bullshit again, you ain't seeing the Rams make it to the NFC Championship.
Can I be blunt? Can I be blunt? Rams better not play this game like they play Carolina.
No.
You fuck around in this game, you're going home.
Yeah, definitely.
Them painted nails are going to be sending you home.
You're going home. And here's the truth. I am picking Chicago for obvious reasons. One, a bit of bias.
Honestly, I told Brendan my AS.
Hear me out why I'm picking Chicago. One, a bit of bias. Two, that's our best way to the Super Bowl because I think Seattle match up against Chicago perfectly. I can't bullshit. I think we match up against Chicago perfectly. I'm free at being Lumen Field. So, all of me is wanting Chicago to win this. I don't want to see the Rams again for round 3 for the NFC Championship if we get past the Niners. I don't. I will be a proper Bears fan on Sunday. But we got to get through our business first. But also, you want to know the other reason I'm picking the Bears? Do we really think Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams have forgot the Rams winning that shootout earlier this season?
No.
Nope.
I will lean a very, 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 very disgustingly narrow edge to the Rams. Only because they did hold off Philly. A Philly team that was damn near perfect at points last season. I don't think it's impossible that they could pull off some bull crap, even in the snow, and beat Chicago. But it's a very narrow edge.
But you have to think of that environment. And listen, we have to say it. You just said the same about Josh Allen, against Denver. Matthew Stafford right now is going into this game the walking wounded.
Yes, but it's his hand compared to Josh Allen's leg and his head.
It's his throwing hand. If that hand gets broke, they're done.
If Josh Allen is hitting his head or leg, it's also done.
Yeah,
I would much rather have a hurt hand than both my head and my leg.
And I get that, but we are talking the same probability here. If that hand gets broke or any fingers get broke, it is done. You are not winning that game with a fucking either hurt Matthew Stafford or worse yet, Jimmy G as your backup QB.
Yeah,
you ain't winning that game.
All right, gentlemen. Before I play the cat, I want to read this story because Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti.
He said a lot of things.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. They asked him. I know one of the questions they want to ask him was that Bisciotti noted that the main reason why they fired him was because of the blown fourth quarter leads and underperformance in the playoffs.
What have I been fucking saying the entirety of 2 fucking years? I'm glad he fucking noticed.
Yeah, he said. I was about to say. He said, and I quote, "I just hope you respect me enough to know that 100% my instincts told me this was the time, and I might be right, I may be wrong, but I did it because I'm in charge of doing it. Well, sure, you're the owner, so you ain't gonna get no back talk from me. I got to the point that I didn't believe that I would feel regret after I made that decision, and that's what instinct is, when you finally get to the point that you're pretty damn sure that you are not going to regret the decision a day or a week later. That's the time to make the decision. So, and then when asked the time there will be a candidate for the Ravens opening, Bisciotti said, "Holy bleep, wouldn't that be awesome? Only if John Harbaugh takes the Pittsburgh job." Well, wouldn't that be
he's gonna make the joke. He made the joke, so.
Yeah, I know he was joking. I know. I don't know. I don't know that thing last week. Maybe disqualify him from the Ravens opening head coaching job after our kicker missed a kick that let them advance. Good for Mike. Yeah, I don't know. Talk to him. I love Mike. I mean, I admire.
I have a question to ask everyone.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where do we think these coaches are going to land up? Like, which coach do you see going word to everyone to the panel right now?
John Harbaugh has made it very clear he's interested in only 3 teams: the
Tennessee.
Titans, Giants, and the Falcons. That's where he's going.
I think he'll. I'd be shocked if he didn't end up in New York.
Actually,
or the Titans. It's going to
actually,
make my league upset.
Because I think it's I have to say something with what Jamal pointed out during happy hour. John Harbaugh wants to be in a place where he could pick his own general manager.
Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons have an opening for general manager, and I'm pretty sure Matt Ryan will go with whatever John Harbaugh said.
Oh boy!
So
what a fucking puppet!
John Harbaugh going to the Falcons, Carter, equals bad news for you.
Yes, I know, I know.
I'm Jacob.
I'm just digging my own grave.
Well, to be fair, you'll have 2 coaches that know how to not do shit. So maybe that Dookie Mountain division might be more entertaining.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Since it's been written, and I've been keeping on going back to this, I think Kevin Stefanski's going to end up with the Tennessee Titans.
Be pretty funny.
I think it's just. I think it's just tailor made for him because he gets to work with the number 1 quarterback, and gets to work with a young core and build his team in his vision.
There's also a reason why I think Harbaugh is ahead of him. He's going to be sought after more than Stefanski. Well, he naturally will be.
Yeah, let me also.
Yeah, I definitely think. By the way, I do think Clint Kubiak will go. I think he's going to end up with the Raiders and Fernando Mendoza. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
But the good news is, I think Robert Saleh will be gone. I think he's ending up in Miami.
I think that's the same possibility. Also, let me also bring this up: is that Mike McDaniel, excuse me, has interviewed for the Cleveland Browns head coaching job.
Oh, please do it! Please do it!
That would make sense.
I mean, he would make the offense better.
He would make the offense a ton better. Jamal wouldn't like that, if I'm being honest.
I mean, why not? They have nothing to lose at that point.
Yeah, I actually think that makes sense.
Especially after we just interviewed Brian Flores, which...
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ooh. So, and now who's going to end up in Pittsburgh? Because I think basically Pittsburgh is pretty much a rebuilding job.
The Rams DC, what's his name? Shula.
Yeah, I thought Chris Shula was coming as a candidate for Miami's job. But
I mean, to be honest with you, the top 3 positions just changed. It's Ravens, and now it's the Steelers.
Yep.
Yeah, just another one of those days for those coaches looking for work and teams looking for a head coach that can do a good job. And like
it may be crazy when I say this.
Okay.
You guys?
For the Steelers head coaching spot?
Yeah.
It could be Jesse Minter.
He had an interview with the Ravens today.
Yep. Maybe Steelers could pick him up, but who knows?
This is a possibility.
Yep.
There's a lot of potential head coach openings.
Yep. Cardinals, Raiders. Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, but I know one man.
I'm sorry. I don't want to sound a dick. That's the worst job in the NFL right now is Cardinals.
Yeah.
No one wants
to go to Arizona.
No one is interested in it.
Yeah, you try dealing with the Bidwell.
You're gonna hear the most awkward name for a new head coach for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you good luck. Yeah, you try dealing with the Bidwells. Good luck. Boy,
someone will put up with it. Maybe it might be Brian Dable for all we know.
Well, I know that Brian Dable suggesting that John Harbaugh should go to New York, go to the Giants.
He actually called him up and set up a recommendation to go to New York.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick, and I'm staying in New York, but I'm gonna go with the Jets. Number one, I thought the Jets should have fired their defensive coordinator. Let me say how
they have fired the defensive coordinator.
They did?
Yeah, they did. That happened earlier this season.
Because the Jets defense was a complete disaster. Their defense is so bad that you, our viewer, have more interceptions than the Jets defense have all season.
That's right.
That says a lot.
They ain't got. Yeah.
0.
It's funny.
Aaron Glenn being safe in spite of that stat is
crazy.
Yeah.
But actually, I think this could benefit them.
Oh shit.
And I do think this could benefit them for one simple reason.
You need the draft perfect though, because
No. Not only with the draft, but if Aaron Glenn's gone next year, do I know why this could benefit them?
What?
Arch.
Mike Tomlin.
Wait a minute. Do you really think that I'm gonna go to the Meadowlands?
You mean to tell me New York wouldn't love Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, but then you're also entertaining the circus that I was just mentioning. You think Mike Tomlin's gonna fix all of your problems?
It fixed a lot of the Jets' problems.
If they don't compound it more, because again, Mike Tomlin is as successful as he is, his OC record is not all that good. The man hired Arthur Smith. Come on now. Come on.
I remember that.
John Harbaugh hired Greg Roman. Just because these guys have been in the league for a long time, don't mean they're not capable of absolute stupidity. Sometimes these good coaches need to be called out for their stupidity. And to me, Tomlin hiring Arthur Smith is stupid because you contributed to your team's downfall at the very end. You're part of the reason why you don't have a playoff win in 7 straight years. You're tied with Marvin Lewis. Wake up. Smell the roses. Maybe you're getting too old, or maybe you should try something different.
I'm just go saying something. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time for us to unleash our cat, so let's go ahead and get to it.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Okay.
So, what do we learn here, boys?
Let's see. Oh, it's simple.
Harbaugh's love Greg Roman for some stupid reason.
Don't blame you there.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert has a lot to prove to a lot of people next season. Because even with his O-line being absolute feces, the fact that he was third in QBs in terms of MVP voting, yet he performed like dog crap against the Patriots, should be a sign that people should question him. At the very
he has to be on the chopping block. Justin, what we learned via Craig today is Justin Herbert needs to be on the chopping block next season. That is the truth.
Depending who the new OC is.
We also learned that we are in for a wild west of an off season, especially coaches wise.
Yep.
Because there's going to be a lot of new coaches, and we're going to have near enough a brand new AFC North.
Yeah, except Zach Taylor.
Well,
yay! We beat the Wild. Fucking lovely.
What we also learned is the Bengals are still the Bungles. I'm sorry, I really think that.
No, you're good. They're still the
Bungles. And finally, what we learned is that if we keep the entertainment going, other than the 2 shitty games, which were Patriots Chargers, and then the Texans Steelers was close till the 4th quarter, and then it just turned into a murder.
Yeah.
I would say we have had one of the most entertaining NFL playoff seasons ever.
Let me just put it this way here, kid. Next season, I think that Pittsburgh Steelers saying, "Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the tank bowl,"
and it will benefit them huge.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I'm out. Have a good night, y'all.
Take care, hey kid.
See you Sunday, kid.
I'll be in hiding if a certain thing happens on Saturday. I'll be in hiding.
Well, actually, you might not be able to hide, considering.
Dude, Sunday's my birthday. I have every right to hide on Sunday.
If the worst happens,
you are not hiding.
You are getting tagged to
I
oblivion.
will be here on Sunday, no matter what.
Yeah.
Win! Fucking win! End the fucking existence, Seattle!
Yeah, I was about to say, if the Seahawks lose, prepare to get roasted.
End the fucking existence!
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit the
Goodbye.
score real quick. Yeah, see you soon, hit kid. Someone get the ice.
I got it.
Yep, over on the courts. The Heat are leading the Suns 36-25. That game.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No, don't.
I missed the John Morant thing. No, I want to do this because why are we entertaining John Morant? Why are we entertaining John Morant going to a city where there's a bunch of debauchery going on? I'm sorry, you need to send him to a boring city like Charlotte so he can actually finally get some discipline.
You know something? Jamal might have a point.
Oh,
I can see the Grizzlies probably might trade John Morant to Washington to have him team up with Trae Young down there.
Oh, that's even worse. Do it.
Yeah,
Do
Washington. Good lord.
Do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
It sounds like the Emperor would say that. Do it.
Anywho, proceed with the scores.
Yes, coming up, in fact, tip-off is about to go ahead and take place in a few minutes over at the Toyota Center. Yeah, we got the Bulls and the Rockets. Over at the Pfizer Forum, we got the Timberwolves and the Bucks. Over at the Smoothie King Center, we got the Nuggets and the Pelicans. Over at the Paycom Center, we got the Spurs and the Thunder. Later on this evening at the arena formerly known as the Staples Center, we got the Hawks and the Lakers. And over at the Chase Center, the second game of NBC's doubleheader, we got the Trailblazers and the Warriors. Head on out to the ice.
Okay, first of all, in Tank Derby, the Blue Jackets are leading the Flames 2-0 in the second period. Second period, the Senators are leading the Canucks also 2-0 in the second period. The Canadians are leading the Capitals 1-0 in the second. Second period underway, 0-0 for Pittsburgh and the Lightning. At the USS Enterprise, also 0-0 in the first period between the Blues and the Hurricanes. And also 0-0 over at the Garden for the Bruins and the Red Wings. Coming up. Huh?
He said that's a shock. Proceed.
Yeah. Coming up in a few minutes, we have the Islanders and the Jets. And then we have over in Nashville, we have the Predators and the Oilers. In Utah, we have the Mammoth hosting the Maple Leafs.
That's gonna be a tricky game.
That's gonna be late. Yeah, that's gonna be later on tonight. And closing us out later tonight, we'll have the Mighty Ducks taking on the Stars.
Gotta love the old Mighty Ducks name.
All right, then over on the college hardwood, number 12, Michigan State's leading Indiana 39-32. That's at halftime. Also at halftime, number 16, Virginia leads number 20, Louisville 33-28 at the KFC Yum Center. We're in the second half. Number 22, Clemson leads Boston College 42-29. We're at halftime where Texas A&M is leading number 24, Tennessee 34-30. This game just got underway between UConn and Seton Hall, so keep a close eye on that game. If you want to be entertained. That game is on True TV. Coming up later on this evening, we got West Virginia number 7, Houston, number 2, Iowa State and Kansas, Oregon and Nebraska, number 19, Florida and Oklahoma, and Alabama and number 18, Alabama and Mississippi State. On the women's side, check this real quick. We're at halftime where Texas Tech is leading Houston 40-30. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, let me just first of all start by saying, first and foremost, we thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and joining us here this evening. First and foremost, if you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell so that you will know whenever we stream. I want to thank Matt, want to thank Garrett, want to thank Hit Kid, want to thank Jamal, and I want to thank everybody, including the folks that's following us on the live chat. Want to thank you all for joining us here this evening. Boy, we have that was a whole lot to cover, gentlemen, and we managed to get it done in under 3 hours. So nice work. We're getting you guys ready for the divisional round. Will Hit Kid be hitting? Will Hit Kid be eating quo on Sunday?
Oh no!
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He better hope not.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side, I'll have some humble pie waiting for him. Just to be on the safe side. Also, Monday, the college football playoff crowns their champion, Miami and Indiana. Oh boy, we'll talk. We'll get you prepared for it on Sunday during happy hour. There is so much more. We hope that you all have a very, 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 very blessed week. We thank you so much for tuning in. Jacob, if you're able, go ahead and take us home.
Thank you very much. Safe to say, thank you very much, man. Man, safe to say, this episode was something to behold, honestly, and we made sure that it was something special to behold with the MLB off season, how they're showing up that they too can bring up some big news. And of course, the NBA and the NHL having their fun to say the least as we get closer to the Olympics in Milan, the fashion capital of the world for the NHL, the NBA. Just about to get set for All-Star break coming up very, very soon and very fast to say the least. And of course, on the college hardwoods, we're just about to hit the halfway mark in January, which means I can start to hear the madness starting to build as we are starting to see some high-profile matchups coming through the pipeline as we speak, both on the men and the women, and of course, and the big world. Of course, if you're on the Premier League side, we're just getting through. We're just about to hit past the 20s and the match days. We're getting closer to find out who's going to hoist the crown in the Premier League, and so on and so forth. And of course, the big ones in college football. We're about to get ready to crown the new college football playoff national champion next Monday. Whereas on Sunday, we will break down the big matchup in Miami Gardens between Indiana and Miami University. We'll find out who is more fit to hoist the crown on this new era in college football. And of course, the NFL this weekend is the big one. We're down to the Elite Eight or the Hateful Eight, depending on who you ask, in the divisional round. As we will trim the fat once again down to the Final Four and get ready for championship play next weekend. So trust what I say is you don't want to miss out on this insanity. So please, if you like what you saw from episode 206 of the podcast, then please do us all a favor and subscribe to this channel. And if you did like the episode, did like this video, and share it across all social media outlets, that being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok for 2 reasons. One, Instagram is too toxic even for us, and that says a lot. And TikTok is TikTok. And if you want to be notified when we go live on the airways, which is not only every Sunday night for happy hour, only during the NFL season, but every Tuesday night, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channels, then please do us all a favor and hit that bell! You'll be notified when we go live on the airways. Until then, we need to go rest up and get ready for the mayhem that is, of course, the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and get set up for the college football playoffs national championship next Monday night. So until then, for my good friends, Matt, Hit Kid, Jamal, and of course, Durak, and of course, Matt, and for our executive producer, Jose, and my good friends, Brandon and Carter. This is JB. We are signing off. We will see you guys this Sunday where we will recap what happened on Saturday in the divisional round and get set for the national championship Monday and the other half of the divisional round weekend in the NFL. So until then, this is JB. We are signing off. We thank you so much for tuning in. So please, y'all stay safe and y'all stay warm and have yourselves a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.